Hello, my name is Doreen Omasaba, and thank you for coming back to my channel. As usual, we are here to just do a dissect into one of my other favorite books. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to be dealing with this is a book by Napoleon Hill. I think this whole season is just going to be about Napoleon Hill. So yeah, so we are going to be talking about Napoleon Hill. The book is Success Habits, and I'm going to read from page 144. This page is on a subtopic of cooperation and the success habits, and it was a letter written to Napoleon Hill. This person needed some assistance of something, so I'm going to read this letter and finish it up with a reply that Napoleon sent to this particular client, which he also was interested enough to share with us in his book Success Habits. And then I can give you the references, or you can actually check it out that is closest to you, and you read all the nuggets from this book. But this is what the letter reads like. So, dear Mr. Hill, our firm will give you a check of $10,000 if you will show us how to secure the confidence of the public in our work as effectively as you do in yours. Very cordially. So that was a letter, and it's a communication crisis. It's an attitude setting crisis. Isn't that what this page is all about? Of course. So this is what Mr. Napoleon Hill actually wrote in response. Dear Mr. J, I thank you for the compliment, and while I could use your check of $10,000, I am perfectly willing to give you gratis what information I have on the subject. If I have unusual ability to gain cooperation from other people, it is because of the following reasons. 1. I render more service than I ask people to pay for. 2. I engage in no transaction intentionally that does not benefit all whom it affects. 3. I make no statements. 3. I make no statements that I do not believe to be true. 4. I have a sincere desire in my heart to be of useful service to the greatest possible number of people. 5. I like people better than I like money. 6. I am doing my best to live as well as to teach my own philosophy of success. 7. I accept no favors from anyone without giving favors in return. 8. I ask nothing of any person without having a right to that for which I ask. 9. I enter into no arguments with people over trivial matters. 10. I spread the sunshine of optimism and good cheer wherever and whenever I can. 11. I never flatter people for the purpose of gaining their confidence. 12. I sell counsel and advice to other people at a modest price, but never offer free advice. 13. While teaching others how to achieve success, I have demonstrated that I can make my philosophy work for myself as well, thus practicing what I preach. 14. I am so thoroughly sold on the work in which I am engaged that my enthusiasm over it becomes contagious and others are influenced by it. If there are any other elements entering into what you believe to be my ability to get the confidence of others, I do not know what they are. Incidentally, your letter raised an interesting question and caused me to analyze myself as I had never done before. For this reason, I refuse to accept your check on the grounds that you have caused me to do something which may be worth many times $10,000. Very cordially, Napoleon Hill. So that was a letter. The guy refused $10,000 of a check worth just to give a few nuggets to the person that needed assistance. So this book is called Success Habits, written by Napoleon Hill, and it outlines the 17 principles of the law of success. I'm just going to outline for you those principles, and I'm sure they're very interesting the same way they were interesting to me. They're on page, okay, they're on the introduction statement, of course, not yet on the pages. But the very first principle is the mastermind. Second, the importance of definite aim. 3, self-confidence for the habit of saving. 5, initiative and leadership. 6, imagination. 7, enthusiasm. 8, self-control. 9, the habit of doing more than paid for. 10, the personality of success. 11, accurate thinking. 12, concentration. 13, cooperation. 14, profiting by failure. 15, tolerance. 16, using the golden rule to win cooperation. 17, the habit of health, because what is wealth without health, right? Yeah, so this is the book that is going to be our notch in this book currently. And if you want to jump on the challenge, Success Habits is open and is available in most of the bookshops here in Uganda. I like the Akasha Mall Aristoc bookstore more because it has a lot of these books. I love it so much because I find most of these books there. And if you want a copy, this one, particularly this one, I borrowed from a friend. I didn't buy it, but I'm sure Aristoc has it. It is called The Success Habits by Napoleon Hill. It's a great book for some of us that want really to make a bit of money, but also honest money. Even though this book still says one of its most controversial statements is you don't always have to be honest in business or in making money. However, the author is always honest. So I don't know how those two work, but if you want to find out how exactly those two work for you to be a wealthy, stinking rich person who can even refuse $10,000 worth of money, read the book with me. Hop on the challenge. Success Habits for the month of April. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're going to pick yourself a copy. Have a wonderful day. Bye.